So, do you guys know that you can attend this course from your homes also, not just hostels? You guys know this? Yeah. Okay. See, advantages of online education, online live education. You don't have to pay your hostel fees or anything. Stay home and learn. After you are confident, you can come to cities and look for jobs. Okay, so forget about things. So what is normalization? Normalization is nothing but minimization of redundancy in a database is called normalization. Okay, you can check for perfect definitions outside, like in on Google. If you Google saying what is database normalization, you get loads of answers. So pick the one which is easier for you to memorize or for easier to understand. So exactly, it removes duplicate data. So when somebody say, hey, normalize this database, so that means it's not about removing. You can't completely remove. Whatever you do, there will be at least some redundancy. So you cannot remove redundancy forever. You cannot remove redundancy like 100%. You can only minimize. You can minimize, only minimize. If you say, hey, remove data duplication, it's impossible. Nobody can do it. You can minimize. Okay, so how do you do normalization? Now what I can do is, instead of this particular table, what I can do is, like, I can split the data into three tables. I can split the data into three tables. Okay, the first one is products. So how do we do normalization? The next question, people ask you what is normalization, then how do you, okay, how do you do is, like, take the repetitive data. What is repeating? Which data is repeating? Take it and separate it. Write it inside a different table or inside a different Excel sheet or inside a different text file, whatever. Write it inside a different database entity. Okay, so here database, products, customers, and then what is the next table? Yes, what is the next table? Any idea? What is the name of next table? Exactly, this is it. Orders. So orders, yeah. So here all the product data, like the product name, the quantity, price, will go here. I don't know why the caps lock is on, but yeah. And here comes another thing, another important field. Okay, now onwards we call them as fields. Okay, these are fields. ID. Okay, so everything in a database will have an ID. Remember this. Should have an ID. Should have an ID. Everything in the database should have an ID. So now this has an ID now. Now then we have customers here. Customers, again ID. Always remember this. Your database first field should always be an ID. Remember this. Your database first field should always be an ID. So ID is name and details. Like, you see this Flipkart. If you go to Flipkart, they'll ask a lot of details. What is your credit card number? What is your address? Okay, and email, mobile. So everything goes to into customer table. So details. I say just details. Then in orders, what we'll have in order? We'll have a product ID. We'll have a customer ID. And then we'll have order details. So order details are nothing but the quantity, total price, date of purchase, etc. So order details. Okay, so this is how we divide the entire data and minimize it. So now see, how did we minimize it? Now let's write the same thing, the exact table here. So now product ID, let's say 1. Let this be product ID 1. The product name is X, the quantity is 10, and the price is 200. Next product is 2, ID, let's say Y, the quantity is 20 and the price is 100, right? Now come to customer. Customer ID 1, name is A, and his details I'll say blah, and 2 B, and say blah. Okay, blah means it's his details, email, phone number, blah 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 blah. I don't know what blah again. So now product orders. Okay, I'm sorry, order will have an order ID too. I did not write here, so let me write this order ID. Okay, everything should have an ID, except we have some tables in database which are linked tables. Which I will be showing you guys. Don't worry about it. I hope you guys are understanding it, right? Now you guys will ask me a question if you are really understanding this. So order ID 1. What is product ID? Product ID is 1. Who is the customer? 1. His order details is purchased to 400 and date something. Again 400 and date. So what is second? Second, Mr. A again, right? Mr. A again. What is his product ID? See, order ID is 2. Product ID. What is the product ID? 2. Who is the customer? 1. What is his details? His details is 100 and date. Sorry, this is date. Okay. Next, what is the order? Order ID is 3. What is the product? 1. Who is the customer? 2. What is his order? 3, 600 and date. Now yes, do you have any question here? So this is how you divide the entire. Now you see, at least we have minimized some data. What did we minimize in our orders table? So previously this is our orders table. If you know it or not, this is our orders table previously. Now what did we reduce? Okay, I'll tell you what did we reduce. Is there a quantity in our orders table now? Is there a quantity? Exactly. There is no name quantity and there is no price. Super fantastic. Okay, there is nothing over there. All we have is just data related to orders, right? Yes, great, fantastic. So this is how we divide the data. This is how we divide the data. Now